Desi, do you want me to give you a contemporary example, or is that enough?
I would love that.
Okay. I'm just thinking of what that looks like in a contemporary way. My wife and I live about 15 minutes walk from an area where there are a lot of folk from mainland China who are studying or working in Australia, thousands in fact. So we just like Jesus did, we stepped outside the door, we walked the 15 minutes down to a place called Box Hill, and we're praying, Lord, show us the people of peace in this community. Michelle had me walking into a Chinese bookstore, and I'm saying, Michelle, I don't read Chinese, neither does she. But we met a sales assistant there, and we just had the chance to get to know her just briefly. And then thinking, it's polite, we need to move away and let her get on with her job. And for the next 20 minutes, half an hour, she followed us around the store. I mean, something sort of happened that connected us together. Well, since then, we've taken her out to dinner, we've got to know her, we've shared Christ with her, we've got to know her relational world. In fact, her and one of her friends came away with us camping for the summer, just for like 5 days or so. And the gospel is touching that whole world that we had no access to till God led us to this one young woman.
That's a great example. Thank you very much. So what would, if someone's listening to this right now or watching this video and they're thinking, man, this really seems like a significant concept of seeing church planting movements launched and reaching out into new pockets of people, what would be some practical steps that you would say people should take to look for or find people of peace?
Okay. One of the things about movements is they move. So you've got to do something. And there are a lot better practitioners than me. I hang out with those guys and girls and learn from them and tell their story. But Michelle and I had to be willing to step outside out the door. It was a Sunday afternoon. We just had an hour and a half once a week, and we prayed and we met people. Now there's about 6 or 8 other folk doing a similar thing in that area. So obedience is really key. And you can mess it up, and you might meet 100 people, and none of them are a person of peace. But you go in faith saying, Lord, who have you already been working in? Who is ready to hear to hear how they can come to know Jesus? So obedience is really important. The other thing that's helpful is read the Gospel of Luke and the book of Acts and look at what Jesus did and look at what he continued to do through his disciples in Acts, and learn from that and follow their example in your world. And this is a bit of an advertisement, but in the next week or two we'll have a study guide for the book out. It'll be a free download from the website, and it'll take you into Luke and Acts, and it'll take you into some simple first steps in going to find the person of peace and seeing the gospel touch their relational world.
Well, thank you very much. This has been great. We're really grateful. And once again, the book is Movements That Change the World by Steve Addison. So, thanks a lot, our friend.
Thanks, Desi.
Goodbye.
Bye.